Alright, he's gone, so let's start singing again. Everyone wants to be a master. Everyone wants to show their skills.
Everybody wants to get there faster. Make the way
to the top of the hill. Each time you try, you're gonna get there a little better. Each step you climb's one step to the ladder.
It's a whole new world we live in. Do 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 do. It's a whole new way to see. It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude.
But you still gotta catch them all. And be the best that you can be. Pokemon Johto.
Oh my god. Hey, he's gonna love that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna love that hearing that.
What did I just walk into?
Oh, while you were gone, we started singing the Pokemon theme in a duet.
Yeah, I heard it. That's gonna be bonus content. Social!
Bonerific.
Oh, damn it. What did Jack just say? Whatever. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode number 8 of the Drunk Nerds podcast. I am your host this week, Gingerboy. And with me to the west... I'm pointing for some reason, and I'm not sure why, to the west. With me is I got Jack of Heart.
Why, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, just tired right now. Yeah, I've just dealt out with a little bit of work. But other than that, I'm hanging in there.
Jack of Hearts, you don't have to put on the red light. Jack of Hearts, you don't have to wear that dress tonight.
What the heck are you talking about, dude?
Well, you said you got out. You just got you're tired from work, so I thought you're prostituting again. Anyways. That failed, crash and burned. To the southeast, I'm pointing
Bonerific.
Damn it. To the southeast of me, we have, from the great state of Tennessee,
Are you high?
Knuckles. What?
Are you too high?
No, I'm not.
Are you high? The great state of Tennessee? Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Anyone in Tennessee right now will tell you Tennessee sucks balls.
I've never been there, so I'm just going to assume it's great. Until
it's better than Des Moines, Iowa.
It's Des Moines. The S is silent.
Des Moines.
Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, asshole.
Oh, that was nice.
Thank you. So, guys, before we get into the meat and potatoes of the show, anything interesting you guys want to talk about, or funny stories, or...
I say just cut the first 40 minutes and let's quit.
Yeah, it's very tempting.
I say just put the introduction at the beginning of the show, and yeah, let's quit.
Nope, we are professionals. So, but that's not how we do things, and I'm going to cut that part out because nobody knows we recorded 40 minutes in advance. So, anyways, I have something to admit to you two.
Okay.
I did a terrible thing.
You did a terrible thing, huh?
I did a terrible thing. We had a little discussion about this last week, off the air, Jack.
Okay.
The new WWE show, Total Divas.
Yes.
I watched it.
Oh my god.
And I don't
you know that you freaking know that that porn on the internet is free, right?
No, I didn't watch it for that reason. I didn't watch it for that reason. I'm aware of that.
Oh, so you didn't watch it for half the audience's reason?
Yeah. No, so I did it, because I'm a wrestling fan. And I was curious to kind of see what they would discuss and kind of how things would go. More, I was interested in like how bad is it gonna be? Like, is it gonna be like as a wrestling fan, it's gonna be so obviously fake. Let me explain it to people. Total Divas is a WWE, the wrestling company, a reality show focusing around all of the women wrestlers. I use wrestlers lightly. It focuses around their social lives. Like the two of the girls are the Bella twins.
Yeah.
One's dating John Cena, the other one's dating Daniel Bryan. Like the two biggest people in the company right now. And it starts off. So the first episode starts off like the week of WrestleMania. So back in like late March, early April. And this is how. Okay, let me explain this to non-wrestling fans. WrestleMania, like the card of all the matches, is like
it's basically the equivalent of the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, WrestleMania is like the Super Bowl of WWE, but the card, like with all the matches, is put in place and announced a good 3 to 4 weeks before the event actually takes place.
Yeah.
So they have this scene, like in the first, like one of the first scenes of the episode, it's the day before WrestleMania, and they have Natalya, like one of them. She's like the vet. They kind of make her like the veteran. So she's been there longer than pretty much all the other divas, which is kind of sad because she's only been there like 5 years.
Yeah, because they fire like
or the good
every diva like every 2 years.
The good ones leave.
Oh, I know.
Like Trish Stratus, Lita, Mickie James, Gail Kim, all gone. But well, anyways, so going back to what we were talking about, Natalya. So they have like it's the day before WrestleMania, and the card is put in place 3 to 4 weeks in advance. And they have they call her in to have this meeting, and she's like, they tell Natalya, like, I know you got friends and family coming, but you're not going to be in a match at WrestleMania this year. And she has this whole scene about how she's heartbroken about it. She's like, I worked all year, and like the Bella Twins have been gone for a year, and they're just going to throw them in instead of me. And
which is, you know what? Just not to take advantage of this little situation, though, Gingerboy, though, but I can see where she actually comes from, considering that Natalya is part of the Hart Foundation, the Hart family.
Yeah,
stuff.
but that's not the point, though. Like the point is, it's the day before WrestleMania, and they tell her she's not going to have a match.
That's terrible.
She knew she didn't have a match for about a month and a half.
They put the card together 4 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And they tell her the day before, you're not going to have a match. She obviously, it's obvious that, and she is like one of the worst actresses ever. She's a terrible actress. But it's so obvious it's fake. Even wrestling is fake. But this.
Welcome to reality TV.
Yeah, well, obviously we all know reality TV is fake. But it's just so obvious, in your face. If you're a wrestling fan or a knowledgeable wrestling fan, this is it's totally just it's stupid. She's super disappointed and upset. She's not having a match. I'm like, it's less than 24 hours away from WrestleMania, and you're just and they're just now telling you didn't have a match. You knew months ago you weren't gonna have a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that doesn't jive.
Yeah, so and the Bella Twins, they have the new girls that they're the rookies. They haven't been on Raw yet. They've been on a couple promoting the show, but they haven't been main stars of Raw or SmackDown.
Or actually, wrestled on the programs, right?
Yeah, they haven't done anything like that. And, they have, the Bella Twins are, being super territorial to them and, are over them. They don't like the fact these girls are, fitting in well with, the main roster and, going out and doing events and stuff like that. And it's, they're just being, nasty, regular, what you would normally see on reality TV shows, women. They're just being them. And it's just kind of that's kind of why I'm watching it, I guess. It's just because I just want to see how fake and how bad it's gonna be. I guess. I guess it's the fun of it is just kind of because as a wrestling fan, I kind of know. I read a lot on the internet about with the rumors and stuff like that, and news. I consider myself the smart fan, and that's pretty much what I'm. I just kind of see just trying to, it's kind of fun trying to figure out, what is real, what the cameras actually caught and what was staged. So that's kind of, my defense in watching it. It's not, I'm not going to recommend it to people. If
you just cite to look at the girls. That's the main reason to watch it.
You said, the internet. Why would, I don't care about that. But
yeah, I'm saying for the people who don't have the internet and aren't really smart, that's why they're watching it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying business-wise, this is a smart move by WWE to make this show because this will bring in, reality shows like that have a huge audience, and maybe 10-15% of those people that like those reality shows that watch Total Divas, maybe they start watching WWE.
I'd actually be surprised if it lasted more than a season.
I would be too.
It's actually, I guess the rating, it says it's the highest series premiere on E in history.
Oh,
so
God.
I mean, obviously it's the first time. It's WWE, and it's only the first episode. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I could see it lasting maybe 2, possibly 3 years. I'd be surprised to see it go much longer than that. But I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there. I was kind of curious what you guys would think of that. Okay, so we'll go on to what everybody's been playing this week. Why don't we have, since I shouted out Jack first, Knuckles, why don't you go first on what you've been playing?
Sadly, I haven't really been playing much. I've been mainly going back and finishing the main story for the Pokemon MMO that I talked about several weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
But with that said, I picked up Deadpool last night when I traded in Black Ops 2 and 2 360 controllers.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I got like $70 for the trade-in, so I picked up Deadpool and bought one of my co-workers Fallout 3 because he's never played it.
Oh, that's nice of you.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was $6.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure I would have spent more money not doing it than actually buying that game.
Yeah.
And but I haven't gotten a real time to play Deadpool because one of my coworkers came over last night and we got drunk and beat the shit out of people in Halo 4.
Good segue into your other game you've been playing this week.
But what do you mean the other game
Well,
I'm playing this week?
You said little Deadpool, little Halo 4, so I thought you were segueing yourself into Halo 4.
No, that was just all the same thing. But from what I did get a chance to play Deadpool, I'm enjoying it. If you're a Deadpool fan, and a lot of us are, and I know most people hate hearing about Deadpool now, after that shitty X-Men Origins movie.
Yep.
It's fun. If you're into the Deadpool comics, there's a lot of that. There's a part of the game where, like in the opening scene, it's not really a spoiler. If you go to the Deadpool's bathroom, he goes if you make him take a piss or take a shit, the black bar comes around his dick. And he sees it, it's like, oh, that isn't even cool. And he grabs the black bar and just makes it like 3 feet tall, then throws it on the floor and props up against his stomach.
That's pretty funny.
And
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a lot of that type of humor. Deadpool kind of suffers from multi-personality disorder, so the Stetsy personality and quasi-British serious personality are arguing with each other. You hear that, and the conversation's pretty fucking hilarious, and it breaks the fourth wall a lot. It's like, hey, player, you haven't bought any upgrades this time. Go buy some upgrades, asshole. Yeah, it's a lot of that type of humor, and I'm enjoying it. And if you're a Deadpool fan, buy it. If you're just looking for some easy achievements, rent it.
Okay. I think I'll probably try it out.
You literally got 2 achievements just by saying it. It's and Deadpool brings it up and it's you're basically just sitting down and he's talking and it's there's a little subtitles get up off your ass using left stick, and once you move him he gets up and it's achievement pops up and it's oh, what the fuck is that thing? And it's and then oh, so I'm getting rewarded for doing shit now? That's cool. And then another achievement pops up right after that and it's Oh, it's gonna be one of those games.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
That's pretty funny. I like this.
Yeah.
It's self-aware. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, which is Deadpool.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of like hitting blows to Spider-Man and shit in there. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I definitely recommend playing it for a Deadpool fan.
Okay. All right. So is that everything you've been playing, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool. So Jack, what about you? What do you guys say? What have you been playing this week?
Okay, well, before I get into what I've been playing and stuff, I just wanted to say, for this past year and stuff like that, I've been really keeping track of the games that I've been playing through, what I've been beating, and stuff like that. And I think this past week I had beat. Oh boy, just waiting for a moment here, see if I can get my little file here to pop up. But I have beaten over 40-something games this year.
Holy shnikes.
Let's see. Yeah, 47.
That's funny because I've bought in 47 games and I've only played each of them for an hour.
I probably bought a good 10 probably 10 or 15. I probably beat most. Probably
Yeah,
half.
it's like I've been buying like every game since past fall, like up till March.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I gotta stop doing this because I'm not even beating them.
I did have a couple of games. I did. Oh man, I did a couple games like that.
It's like I'm just wasting money, and it's like, so I haven't bought a game since March.
Well, yeah, the thing about me is I've been keeping track,
Yeah.
off and on since 2008 and stuff, like how many games and stuff that I beat inside of a year and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes it's like the higher 50s. There was one crazy year when I had beaten over 120. It was just one of those, it was just one of those, just various things I just thought about, just randomly. And, yeah, it just says right here, the last game I beat here is Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which was old Genesis game. But anyway, I think I'll get into what I've been playing a little bit here. I've been playing a bit of Castle Crashers on Steam. Just decided to try it out. And I'm already about 8 hours or so inside the game because I've been trying out. Well, a different character. The character that shoots fire and stuff like that, just going through the random stages. I mean, I've played through the game originally on Xbox Live Arcade when I still had my Xbox. So I just decided, a couple of years rest from it. I bought it cheap on Steam sale, and I've been pretty much enjoying it. I even actually had the chance to try out some online co-op stuff with a few random players on the PC, and things worked pretty well. There were some lag issues here and there, but otherwise the connection was pretty solid. The connection was pretty solid and stuff, and nothing really bad. I haven't run into any type of hackers or glitchers yet and stuff. But as of now, I think I'm right to the part and stuff where I am just getting that. Let's see, it's right past that one boss and stuff where, the boss is angry that you've killed his friend and stuff like that. It's pretty much near that lava, that volcano world and stuff like that.
Okay, that was a bitch.
Yeah, that was a real bitch. I mean, the real bitch about it is just getting through those freaking minions and stuff that shoot those stupid fireballs and stuff.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
And so what I'm now stuck on, I'm stuck at that particular part, where this one level I have to eat these friggin' sandwiches and stuff to grow gargantuan and stuff, so I have to break through these friggin' sandwich barriers or something like that. And yeah, I've just basically been getting my ass kicked because I had invested so much of my stat things to strength as opposed to actual health. That here I am, I'm doing about 20, maybe 30 things of damage and stuff, but I only have enough health just to survive maybe a couple rounds. I just decided to try that. I mean, the last time I did a playthrough of Castle Crashers, I played as the ice character, and I individually just balanced each and every stat, which...
That's what I did.
Which I kind of regretted later, because towards the end of the game, I could not beat the final boss without having
I find
co-op.
going, defense and, health and defense is, I focus probably, 75% of it on, then the other 25 is offense. Because I'm not the best at dodging attacks.
Yeah, I think what I should have done, though, was just
just when I get those 2 additional stat increases, just 1 for strength or 1 for magic, then 1 for like defense and health. Well, let's see. Other than that, I've been playing a little bit of Street Fighter 3 online. I've just decided just randomly, like last week, just to read.
Wait, did you play Street Fighter 3 online or Super Street Fighter 3 Turbo Edition XL
Donkey Punch
online?
I actually played a little bit of that last week as well, but what I'm talking about is Street Fighter Third Strike. You know, the Dreamcast game that's been like redone and stuff for PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade. I've just been like just fiddling around with the online mode with one of my favorite characters, Alex, and stuff. He's the American dude and stuff that he's known for like specialties for like grabs and stuff and charge moves. So basically, I consider him like a better version of Guile. Let's see. I've went on the online thing. I actually, yeah, there's a lot of good people on that online service and stuff. I've faced off against a lot of good players and stuff that use Ken, that use Ryu, the Kuma. There's actually been like a few like Oro players and stuff that were pretty decent. But yeah, it's basically what I was expecting. A lot of characters that knew the game more than I and just abuse using Ken. Let's see, the last decent match I remember is I was facing off against this Ken player, and I was doing pretty decently. I was really patient and stuff during the first round. I managed to beat him and stuff by being really patient. Then I had one of those freaking Justin Wong moments, like on the freaking second round, where he was just beating the crap out of me, right? It was to the point where I had like 1 bit of health left, and here I am, I'm just waiting for him. He just keeps doing his random specials and stuff like that until, like, I started just doing all this random, like, chip damage and stuff. So I would do light punch here, medium kick there, medium kick in the sky, and then all of a sudden, he just goes into, like, a random taunt, like, accidentally, presses the select button, and I just do, like, a low heavy kick and stuff, and I win the match.
Nice.
I saved the replay, too. I bet when I create another like a YouTube channel and stuff, I'm probably going to upload that to our feed for the Drunk Nerds once we establish like our own YouTube page.
Yeah.
Our YouTube page is Nerds Drunk.
Yeah.
Look at all the awesome content on it.
Oh yeah, it'll take you dozens of hours to come through that content.
Just take a week off of work. That's probably the only way.
Yeah.
'Cause by the time the week's over, and you catch up, and you get all that stuff that was already on there, there's gonna be another 2 or 3 weeks worth of stuff on there. So.
Oh yeah.
It's just a never-ending stream of podcast, or not podcast, but content. Okay, guys. So.
That's pretty much what I've had to play this week.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go on to our big little topics here to talk about for the week. The face.
What have you been playing?
I've watched a crap ton of Doctor Who. If you want to talk about that,
okay,
it's amazing.
I'm pretty sure there's a ton of Doctor Who fans that listen.
Well, let me ask you exactly, Tyre. Which season of Doctor Who did you watch?
I watched the first season like about 2 months ago, and I enjoyed. Like everybody told me the first Doctor, because okay, so in case you guys don't know, there's been 11 Doctors in the history of Doctor Who. The show's been around for like 30, 40 years. But,
it's gotten cancelled and it's gotten brought back.
Yeah, and it came back, I think, in 2005, I think is when the show, the current run it's on right now.
It was around ECW time.
It was probably 2006.
Really?
So, I think it's I just finished season 7 this past year, and I think season 8 starts I think it starts around Christmas time every year. And so I watched the first season. Everybody told me that this Doctor in the first season was not very good, and then he left after the first season. So
okay,
and then they brought in the new Doctor. I believe he's the 9th or 10th Doctor. I know tomorrow, we're recording this on Saturday, by the way. Tomorrow they're announcing, I believe, the 11th or 12th Doctor.
I think it is the 12th Doctor. Wait, no. I think it's the 11th actually. I think David Tennant was the 9th, and I think the 10th is Matt Smith.
Yeah, Matt Smith is the 10th. But, I finished. I watched the first season. I actually really liked that Doctor. and I didn't like him in the beginning, but like the second half of the season, I really really enjoyed him. I can't remember his name, but then oh god, what's the ninth? What was the one you just said?
David Tennant.
David
Yeah.
Tennant. Thank you. So I just finished episode 7 or 8 of season 2. And I just got past like the Cybermen episode. I don't know if you guys watch it.
I don't think you know what? I've only watched like the only like the only what was it? The 2 Doctor Who seasons stuff with Matt Smith, pretty much. I haven't watched anything previously past.
Okay. Well, like so. Like, I was kind of enjoying season 1. Like, I enjoyed the Doctor quite a bit in season 1. But I wasn't, like, hooked on the show. But, like, I didn't like David Tennant after the first couple episodes. But, like, the last 3 or 4 episodes, I am just, like, it's got the hooks in me now. Where I just went through, like, 4 episodes today. Because I watched the first season, like, probably, like, a month ago. And I just didn't go back for, like, you know, up until probably earlier in the week. And I just I watched the first few episodes, and today I got off work around 2, and so I just kind of watched 4 or 5 episodes in a row, and yeah, as soon as we're done with this podcast, I'm going to go and start watching the show again. Like,
I know it's that addicting.
my only complaint is it's really really good show. Is it doesn't have like the overall like it doesn't have that episode to like what's gonna happen next kind of like hook. Like when I watch Sons of Anarchy or like Breaking Bad or Dexter, like those shows, like it's just it's like every season has like a main story, and it's just kind of and the story evolves. This is kind of like the monster of the week kind of thing, where every week it's something different, and the characters progress a little bit, and like. Yeah, but there's not. I don't know if it changes towards like, and I know it's like on season 7. I'm on season 2.
I think it does kind of like. Well, I'm just speaking for like the seasons that I've watched though, but
it does get a little story.
It does start to get a little bit like out there and stuff, but mostly they all tie in eventually, like in towards one another and stuff.
Because I mean that's my only. That's kind of like I think one of the things that wasn't like getting me at the beginning was really like there's not that draw. Like I'll sit there and I can watch an entire season of Dexter or Sons of Anarchy or Breaking Bad if I had the time and just want to sit in. And that
I got something to say about the story shows of the story arc.
Yeah.
Like I understand having that little previously on whatever. Mm-hmm. Like if you're watching week to week. But can't they cut that out if you're watching it on DVD or watching it on Netflix?
Yeah, they could.
And it's like,
I don't really mind it so much because it is like I kind of like it because like when I stopped watching Doctor Who for a month, like I don't remember every little thing that happened. So like it's last time on Doctor Who or previously on Doctor Who, and it kind of I'm like okay cool, it caught me back up because I'm watching it on Netflix right now, and so that was kind of nice where it kind of caught me back up with the show and like I kind of memorized all the things I missed. So that's it's like nice for that reason, but I can understand like if you're just like you're watching 8 or 9 episodes in a row. But I mean, I could
it's like I'm in the minority because when I watch my TV shows, I binge watch them. Like you say, like I started watching season 1 of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Then the primer for episode 2 came on, and I was like, all right, get the shit over with. I want to start episode 2 now.
Yeah, I'm the same way with like, what was that? I started watching that Orange is the New Black on Netflix.
Yeah.
I watched that. Yeah. I watched the first 5 or 6 episodes this like past couple weeks, and the main theme is a minute. I got it because I fast forward through it at the beginning of every show. 1 minute and 15 seconds long. That is way too long for a freaking theme song for a TV show.
Oh, do you not remember the Yu-Gi-Oh theme song?
Really?
God, dude, that thing would run in for like 2.5 minutes.
Plus, but like.
And it was a 20-minute show.
True. No. 22-minute show, and half of it was the theme song. But I don't know, like I don't have a huge it's nice for that reason. But I know like if you buy DVDs of some shows, you can actually that's like an option, turn on or off. I remember when I watched Dexter, I watched the first 6 seasons on DVD. Like you can turn it off or on, so that's nice.
That's cool.
But
and if it was like The Shield, god damn,
I don't watch The Shield.
It's like. Previously on The Shield. About 5-10 minutes later. Next time on The Shield. It's like as the seasons get longer, the previously on the Shield gets longer.
I don't like. Like I said, I can easily just fast forward through it though. But I understand. Like it's a small annoyance, but I don't know.
You know what you guys should watch though?
First world problems. Yeah. Watch everything at my whim and get mad.
Yeah, we have literally hundreds of thousands of hours of movies and TV shows on our consoles that we can watch at any point in time when we're complaining because we have to watch 30 seconds long previously on. But go on, Jack. What were we saying?
Previously on an episode you just watched.
What were we saying, Jack?
You know, like I was saying, it's like, you know what series you guys should watch? You know, just for kicks.
Firefly.
No.
Jack.
That's what you should
watch.
I
should watch.
Yeah, I know.
I saw you got shit on Facebook for not watching.
Oh yeah, my friend busts my chops and stuff for not watching Firefly.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up.
She's like, you should have your nerd card revoked. It's like, oh, come on.
I agree.
Yeah, you should.
But
I should bring the Green Lantern to your house and like bitch slap you.
I think I can just see the Green Lantern. Vision.
For those who don't know, the voice of the new Green Lantern is Captain Malcolm Reynolds.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
He should play Green Lantern in the new Green Lantern movie too, because he would definitely be better than Ryan Reynolds. So.
Yeah, it was like I didn't mind Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern, except for the Hal Jordan versus the evil himself.
I can't really blame Ryan Reynolds actually for that movie. That movie was just an awful movie. So.
It was like Ryan Reynolds isn't. I don't consider him actual Green Lantern material.
No, like I think he's pretty. I like him in comedies. I just don't like him. He needs to stick with like comedies and not too serious movies. Anyways,
I like Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, but minus the part where he was
could
Deadpool.
Play a good Deadpool if they actually maybe.
If they did Deadpool right, he could have done a good Deadpool.
But anyways, so guys, let's go on to. We have some topics to actually talk about. We have things to talk about this week. So we're going to go on to our topics of the week, I guess. So
topics of the week.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that. I started dancing. I don't know why. I don't know. I started dancing and I went, yeah.
Oh, I wish this was a video podcast.
It's not, because I'm not wearing a shirt. Anyways.
I'm not wearing pants, so.
Oh, nice. So anyways, this topic right here, guys, this is a huge topic. This topic could literally change the face of podcasting. After this show, podcasting will never, ever be the same.
So it's bonerific.
Again. Dang it. Give me a minute. I hate you, Knuckles.
I didn't say shit.
Okay. That tastes terrible.
I'll put in a little primer at the beginning of the episode explaining what happens when
at the end.
God says bonerific.
We'll explain at the end. Anyways. Oh, God.
Are you talking about the Kilonova explosion?
Okay. Anyways, so topic, guys. This is so like since this generation is coming to a close here soon, I figured what is like so of this generation with the 360, the PS3, and even the Wii. What was your favorite and least favorite like game type or feature? You know, just overall to the consoles that came this generation. Why don't we start with the Jack of Hearts?
Oh, boy. Oh, man, this is kind of broad. I'm just really starting to think.
It's kind of hard for him because he plays on the PS3, and that system hasn't really been updated
it's
this
the PS2
generation.
with better online. Slightly better online play.
Better online, and you can buy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
It just takes 6 weeks.
It takes 6 weeks to download your 8 gigabyte game.
I think one of the best, like, or one of the more interesting game features that's come in, like, upon this, this generation, I think. Oh, boy. This is such a hard thing to think about here because I'm just, I know I've played.
You want to take a pass?
Yeah, I think I'll take a pass right now to
okay.
like think of something.
We will come back to the Jack of Hearts because he doesn't prepare for the show apparently.
Oh, we've already figured that out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the episode with Sam on, and I was like, I called him out on
That's
that
right.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, before because
Well,
the
actually-
link that you sent him didn't work. So I sent him a link. So now he actually after that episode.
Well,
he
actually,
gets-
I
he
have
gets the
had
show notes.
I've had adequate time and stuff to think about and stuff like that. It's just that,
Okay.
Got hard for me to
Well,
think.
we'll come back to you. Knuckles, I'm gonna cut this part out right here. I'm gonna go grab another beer. Okay. Anyway, so Knuckles, why don't you go ahead and give us your favorite, and we'll just do favorites first, and then we'll come back around. We'll do least favorites. So go ahead and start us off, Knuckles.
My favorite feature of this generation is being able to mute people in multiplayer matches.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I don't want to hear people tell me how young I am, that I'm gay, and what my religion is, and that my race, ethnicity, and religion. I don't. It's like, thank you. Apparently, I'm black, Jewish. I'm black, Jewish, and gay. So, thank you, Xbox Live PSN community. More so Xbox Live
Yeah,
because
'cause
Sony did something great.
PSN is kind of easy not to mute. It's kind of easy not to mute people because you don't talk to anybody, so you don't have to worry about
Exactly.
muting.
Right.
There's nobody to mute because nobody talks to each other on that one.
You like 1 out of 5 games, you'll get that one Call of Duty game with the team that has a
Yeah,
mic.
it's me going, "Hi, guy, how you doing?"
You sound like you're listening to an Xbox Live voice message without your headset
Yep.
in.
Yeah, really.
That's what most PSN games.
I
That's what it sounds like when you play Call of Duty people on PlayStation Network with their awesome Bluetooth headsets. They got for $20.
Dude, I wish I got my Bluetooth headset for
You
$20.
can get it pretty cheap. I got mine free when I bought a cell
I
phone.
got like back when I got my PS3, and I was like, all right, no headset, that's okay. Don't want to talk to people anyway. And no games. Okay, so I traded in a couple games, so all I was stuck with was PlayStation Home.
Go dancing.
Bowling and PlayStation Home can only be fun for so
Well,
long.
then that's why you go play Wii Bowling.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, but I don't want to get my fat ass up off the couch.
You don't have to. After like 2 games, you kind of figure out how to play the game without actually moving. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
I played so many games of Madden on the Wii without actually getting off the battery, moving my arm. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I found a
but
Lunchable, so I'm pretty happy about this. I'm gonna eat this on the air.
So to eat his Lunchables.
what type of Lunchable did you get? Crackers, sandwich, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, pizza?
Turkey and cheese and crackers.
Oh.
Yeah, alright. Didn't go real original with that.
They were on sale for like 75 cents, so I bought like a handful of them.
You bought like 50 of them.
Give or take 25.
So yeah, they're bonerific.
God damn it! I hate this. Give me a minute here. I gotta get the bottle back. Thought we were done with this. Oh God! Ignite the night, guys.
Oh man. That made me cough right there.
Did you say that made you come?
I did not say that. That made me cough.
Oh, why don't you say anymore, guys?
See, he's talking with his mouth full, and you said that made him come. I don't know. What's going on over there?
Turkey helps the burn.
The turkey helps the burn. Oh man.
This sucks.
That's episode 8, y'all. Have a good night.
Alright. So, Jack, we're going to go back to you. Have you thought of something yet?
Alright. Yeah, I've actually thought of something.
Okay.
I think one of the features that I've really liked and stuff is like the automatic type of updating thing for the PS3, even though you pay for it because of PlayStation Plus. I mean, it's really nice. Set your own time and stuff like that for your console to update. I mean, it turns on like what? In the middle of the night.
Oh, that's good, because you have to update it every other day. So.
Oh yeah, especially if you want to try to get like up to date with some of your games. Which
if you, I don't mean to cut you off
That's
right now,
fine.
but if you have a PS3 and you don't have PlayStation Plus, you're literally screwing yourself over.
Oh yeah, let me put it into his perspective for you. I used to play a game, Gran Turismo 5, right? This is like before they brought out like a lot of their later version stuff that had all their DLC with it. So I bought the game for like very cheap, like around maybe $7, like $8, and I pop it in, and what began to be like one update transformed to be like around 10 updates, right? And these weren't little updates either. These were almost like over a couple
Gigabyte
gigs.
long updates.
Couple of gigs. After I finished downloading all these updates and all these little update patches and stuff, which was like, it took me about like a day or two off and on, because I kept having the rest in between updates. It was about 14 gigs. I swear to God, 14 gigs of extra
That's like
content.
Battlefield 3 size for the 360.
Yeah, if you have a 20 gigabyte
Exactly.
hard drive for Xbox 360, and you have Battlefield 3, you've got no room for anything else on your hard drive.
Exactly.
Oh, that's ridiculous, though.
Yeah, that's very ridiculous. That's why I'm thankful for like the freaking PlayStation Plus, like the automatic update features, because
Oh, the thing, if you're, like, any of y'all not planning on getting a new console, or a new PS4 or X1... No, it's like, I'm not talking about us, because I know we're all getting the PS4.
Yep.
I am.
For those, like, who haven't upgraded yet, don't, if you get a PS3, don't go for the biggest hard drive that there is. Buy an older model, like maybe an old Slim that has
cheapest
like
you can find.
Yep.
cheapest you can find, and then buy separately a terabyte hard
Yes.
drive. Because it'll cost you cheaper to buy that terabyte hard drive, and you'll have the biggest hard drive available for it. And it'll still be cheaper than buying a 500 gig
Yeah.
PS3.
Yeah, it really will. Because let me just say, when I bought my Wii U and stuff like that, there was no way in hell I was going to pay friggin' $350 for a freaking not 8, but like, what was it that they were advertising? Like for their freaking...
It was like 32
It was like
gigs.
32 gigs, right? Which is barely shit.
I think the highest.
Which is like barely shit for like a Wii U. Like,
for the Wii
their
U, I
deluxe
think, is
model,
like,
right?
it's either 4,
And so
it's like 8 or 32.
Yeah,
And
so-
the extra $100 for 32.
So basically what I did, I just bought one of those 8-gigger things, and I just went ahead and I just bought like a
Whoa, that's a little racist right there.
gigger.
You almost said ginger. I almost was offended there. Racist.
Wait, your Wii U was red, wasn't it?
Yeah, my Wii U is white. So basically,
Racist.
Yeah, racist.
so basically what I did,
Paint it
Why
red.
does it have to be white, huh?
I just
Why can't it be metallic purple?
Hey,
I just
guys,
bought like freaking-
I'm gonna cut you off there, buddy. But
What?
I just got the best part about eating the Lunchable is when you're done eating all the crackers, the Butterfinger at the end. Go
it's
on.
Bonerific.
I never got the one with the Butterfinger. I get the ones that has the crunch
Oh
ones.
man, Butterfinger delicious right now.
I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I can't.
Ways to kill Knuckles 32. Peanut butter. Go on.
But anyway,
Porn, sunlight, and girls.
That's how you kill
But-
me.
but yeah, anyway and stuff. I ended up buying like a 500 gig,
Replace the girls with guys, and that's how you kill them.
like a 500 gig external hard drive and stuff for the Wii U. And that was pretty much like a better deal. It was like about, what, $50, $60 just for the freaking drive itself. I wish I would have done that for the
Yeah,
PS3,
well-
you know?
Oh, see, with the PS3, you can't use that external hard drive. You have to get the internal one, which
okay.
it's actually nothing. It's not as hard as just pop in, pop out.
Just go
Oh
on
yeah, that's
YouTube.
true. That's true.
PlayStation, the console comes with instructions how to pop it in and out. So
Yep.
It's a sex manual. Let's be honest. It goes in and out and in and out,
and you're done.
and you're done. You turn it on,
Eat a
and
sandwich, go to bed.
you wait. You wait.
I see the sandwich, go to sleep. Anyways, so
Wait, we're still talking about the PS3 hard drive swap, right?
Yes. It's
Okay.
very, very taxing. Anyway, so
It's exhausting. It
let's
really
go to
is.
my favorite thing of this generation. So what you had? So Knuckles was you had muting.
Being able to mute people.
Then we had PlayStation Plus and everything. Okay. I think my favorite.
Oh, I don't think his was PlayStation
Well, it's
Plus.
just the
I think it was
automatic
more
update
of
for
Okay,
PlayStation.
well,
it was the automatic
Yeah.
update.
So my favorite, I guess, would be Party Chat.
Oh, yeah.
I mean because a lot of my friends, like a lot of my close friends I've known growing up, like brick and mortar friends, like I've known.
Who has those?
Well, if you listen to my story, you'll find out I have none. But no, but a lot of my friends nowadays, like I've been friends with people since some since I was 5 years old, some since high school, whatever. But now a lot of my friends, we all work 40, 50, 60 hours a week. Have some of us work night shifts, some work day shift. Some of us have days off. The other one's working. Some are married. Some have kids. Whatever. So it's kind of hard to to see each other very often. I have some friends I might be able to see once every 2 or 3, maybe 2-3 times. Not even really, like 1 or 2 times a month. And it sucks, but I mean, like actually hanging out with them in person. But with the party chat, really, just online gaming, but mainly the party chat, that has been a good way for kind of friends of mine that I probably would have lost touch with. Excuse me. I would have lost touch with if it wasn't for Xbox. And that's one of the main reasons why I play Call of Duty is that's a way for friends like mine, like Billy that I went to high school with, or Eric who I went to high school with. A lot of my really close friends from high school that I don't know if I would actually talk to them right now if it wasn't for Call of Duty or an Xbox Live. And I mean that's just kind of a cool way to kind of keep, because just kind of talk to each other on a regular basis and stuff like that. So we don't see each other once every 2 or 3 months and have to talk about all the stuff that's been going on with us the last 3 months and stuff like that. So that would be mine, I guess. For favorite is just the party chat and just be able to keep contact with my old brick and mortar friends, and then I've made a lot of new friends. Not through with Xbox Live with the party chat. Like Knuckles and I met. That's kind of how we started talking to each other, was through the party chat.
Alright, let's be honest. We met the Adult Friend Finder.
ChristianMingle.com is where we met. But
they really frowned upon us being there.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of weird when they didn't have men for interest in mine. It was only women. I should have took it as a hint, but anyways.
Yeah. Luckily, you found the people you want.
Yeah, I found I hacked the system. I found what I wanted. I found Knuckles. Anyways, I got weird. I got really weird.
Yeah, it did. It got really
Jack
weird.
just dropped off the call. Jack's like, I'm done. I quit.
Fuck this shit. What did I get myself into?
Anyways, so that would be my favorite, is the Xbox Live Party Chat. So let's go into our least favorite, and we'll go the same direction we went last time. Knuckles, what is your least favorite thing about this console generation?
Least favorite feature? Pretty much Xbox Live, or Microsoft taking away the party feature for Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're actually alive.
Sorry about that.
Does he just randomly leave during our podcast?
Not on purpose, really.
No, okay, so we'll go behind the scenes here, people. Last week he randomly left for 20 seconds, and I edited it out. But he was I heard him talking to his dad. His dad, there's all these awesome sci-fi movies, like a marathon on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Oh, you took that out?
I took it out.
Damn.
That's actually a good one.
Anyways, so that's a little fun fact about what happened last week. So so your least favorite, Knuckles, is the Xbox or the Netflix, Microsoft taking away the Netflix party feature. Talk about why and everything like that.
Yeah, it's there's several groups out there that use that feature to watch bad movies and make fun of them. For talking shit, it was the bad movie Drinky Drinky.
Right.
and a lot of people did pretty much do the same thing, minus the drinking. Mm-hmm. And some of us used it to meet, to hang out with our girlfriends.
Meet women.
Right.
Meet women, or in this case, men. I'll Gingerboy. But it was like, yeah, just then, like, suddenly they took it away. It was like, it was ridiculous. Like, even though, yeah, all movies weren't available to be watched, but you had the opportunity. And it was like, hey, what are you doing? I'm about to go watch a movie. You want to watch it? And I was like, what movie? I don't know. Just pick something like probably watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer or something.
That's a good one.
It was like, and it was like, you mind if I join? It's like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
The correct answer was Firefly, by the way.
Firefly wasn't on at the time. But yeah, but anyway, it's still Joss Whedon, so.
Yeah. So anyways, so that was your least favorite. So Jack, what was your least favorite feature of this? No, okay, I'm gonna cut you off before I let you go. When I'm talking and like I'm going like, so I'm like, so Knuckles, what's your least favorite? I point to the east, and then when I say Jack, I point to the west.
To the west.
And I don't know why. Like,
what was it? It was like, this was cut out of last week's episode, I think. But
my hands.
When I was yelling, I was vigorously pointing at my laptop screen.
Yeah.
I feel like Ricky Bobby, like Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights. He's like, I don't know, when he's doing the interview, he's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
You don't know what to do with your hands.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, so anyway, I'm just gonna put a beer in my hands. So it's really hard not move my hands. So Jack, what is your least favorite feature of this generation?
Oh, gosh. Least favorite. Freaking,
updates?
Well, yeah, updates, obviously. But, yeah, I'll just say that. I hate fucking updates. So many times where
Which I guess that goes back to your favorite feature.
It goes back to my automatic update feature.
Yeah. Hey, so...
Yeah, which, another thing we didn't really talk about, but that automated updates actually works for game updates, too.
Yeah, it does, and that makes it so awesome that way.
So, you want to continue talking about the update thing, or is that really all you wanted to say about it, Jack?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, pretty much about it and stuff. I really hated updates and stuff like that. I just really hated just wasting my time just sitting as something updates or having to do something else entirely, you know.
Luckily, you don't have to do that except for when you haven't played a new game.
True.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we'll go to my least favorite. This isn't so much of a feature. This is actually kind of like games overall. Like it's caused by the new kind of features of the consoles, but it's not like something that's... But to me, my major complaint is multiplayer gaming, I guess.
Really?
Not multiplayer gaming
Really?
itself, but what is done to like story mode and campaigns of games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Where
yeah, it's destroyed
just
them
like
pretty much.
they just tack on a story that's 4 or 5 hours long, and they put on this like Crisis 2 and 3. The multiplayer is not bad. It's okay, but it's not. I'm not gonna go back and play it over and over again. But
Well, the story for Crosses has always been what drove Crosses.
yeah, but like 1 and 2 I thought was really good, but like 3 I had Crisis 3, like the story was about 4 hours long, 4.5 hours long.
Yeah, and for me though, you doubled that for me because I've tried to sneak through and kill everybody.
Yeah, depending on the way you play it.
But then you learn about halfway through, you don't even have to kill them. You
what
just
I did.
walk past them.
Because I just got bored of killing them all, so I literally just...
Holy shit.
I just went stealth, and I walked... I literally went stealth, and I walked through the...
He went invisible. He put on the invisibility cloak, or he put the one ring on, turned invisible, and just walked to Mordor.
Yeah,
Holy freaking crap.
After like the first, after like 2 levels, I got kind of bored of just kill, because it kind of, it's kind of easy to kill people. in that game. The AI is pretty.
I mean, especially when you're invisible, you can just walk up on them and snap their neck.
Well, they'll find a dead body, like, oh my god, what is that? And they'll just stand there and stare at it. They don't like alert anybody.
Well, you can
just walk up.
You can actually pick up the body and throw it in the bush.
But no, like what I would do, I would leave the body there on purpose, and they would go like, oh my god, what is that? You go up and kill that guy. So now you got 3 or 4 dead bodies in like a pile, and they just
what is this pile of bodies doing here?
What's pile of bodies? Kill that guy. What's pile of bodies in here? Kill that guy. And you just go on next. So I got bored of that.
Just stack them on top of each other in the gay pose that you love to do.
So I just walked through the game, but we're going on a tangent. But
that's good. Tangents are fun.
I have a point to make. But basically, it's just like
our tangent is off based off the topic, so you're fine.
But to me, it's just like I feel like a lot of what could be really good campaigns, like if they just focus on the story. Or they focus more on the story. They put all their effort into a storyline, like a BioShock Infinite or something.
Did you hear about BioShock Infinite, dude?
What? Yeah.
I saw the
DLC that they put out for it. It's Horde mode.
No, it's not.
Well, the first one is Horde mode, kind of.
It is?
It kind of is, you know,
for like
me, right?
The first DLC that they just put out is Horde mode.
It's called the Sea.
No, not that one.
Yes. No, that's the second DLC that's coming out. It's like something, but it was just Horde mode.
That's stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, and the multiplayer part of that is just leaderboards.
That's lame. So, I get that's another thing I hate now. But I mean, the thing is, at least they focus on the story.
Yeah, I've hated Horde mode forever.
At least they're focused on the story, and then they just add that on later. But like, I feel like Crisis 3 is like they put in a 4-hour story. And then they just said, they put on multiplayer. And I know, like, a lot of games that have multiplayer mode, like, usually sell better, or they don't get sold as quickly, like, they don't get traded in. But how many people are out playing Crisis 3 multiplayer 2 or 3 weeks after it went out?
Quite a few, actually.
Yeah, but is it a large? Is it? I mean, I
occasionally have 2 or 3 friends on my Xbox Live playing Crisis 3 multiplayer.
Okay, I just don't see
it. And one of my coworkers, like, he prefers Crisis 3 over Halo.
Okay, I can understand. I just feel like...
And he plays Crisis 3 multiplayer a lot.
Crisis isn't the only point. I guess, like, games like Tomb Raider, even though Tomb Raider's story was really good...
Oh, games like Tomb Raider don't need a multiplayer.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like people, like, they just kind of feel like we won't, put in 60 or 70% of the effort on the story, and then we'll just kind of tack on this multiplayer. And I don't know. I just kind of that's kind of my main complaint is like I play a lot of games, and I'll buy a game and it has a 5 hours campaign. Like Call of Duty, that's fine because Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
It's for multiplayer.
If you go back to Call of Duty 1 on PC, before they had really big multiplayer. That campaign was long.
Yeah, that's exactly my point.
And you go to Call of Duty 2, the campaign's long.
Yeah. And that's my point. You're like, it's just...
They've slowly perfected their multiplayer, so now, like, they just pretty much dropped off the single player. And single player in Call of Duty is actually pretty good.
It's decent, yeah. I just...
Well, it's good for a military shooter campaign where you're invading a country or defending your country.
And that's kind of like, that is my big point. Like, it's just kind of, like, I don't know, like, it kind of upsets me when you go on, like, I want to play a game for its story. I don't really want to play its multiplayer. And like, I mean, and it's just you play it, it's 4 or 5 hours long. It was like, well, there's multiplayer. I'm like, well, no. Like, why don't you just scrap multiplayer and maybe put an extra hour or 2 of good content into the campaign?
Yeah, but that's the thing now. I'm like, the single player right now is just the primer for the multiplayer.
Yeah, but how many games out there that put multiplayer onto their games are still being played by a large amount of people after a month? I guarantee you, I bet if the difference is minimal at best for like
there's some like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic, those are games that strive on their multiplayer.
Well, yeah, but those games are built for like that's kind of their purpose is like you play online with those people. Like there's not really a whole lot. I mean, you can make a story around it, but there's a different.
It'd just be a rehashed story of whatever's already been told.
Fine. If you want to just make a multiplayer game, that's fine. Or just.
All right, you say that. Did you either of you ever play Shadowrun?
No,
that was a terrible game, but. Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
I actually enjoyed it.
Okay, well, but
So
yeah, there's these obviously not every game's gonna be good. I just feel like though, like just that's I don't know, like just I just feel like campaigns are getting short. I remember playing games on GameCube that were like every game before we had online multiplayer, it seemed like every game was like had a 10-hour campaign. And now it's
really.
just like you have like this thrown together campaign, and then you have a multiplayer. Like one of my big complaints, like everybody, I'm kind of like in not the not
you remember BioShock?
BioShock 2.
BioShock 1.
Yeah, no, I don't remember one of the best games of this generation.
Okay, we said I can't really tell if you're being sarcastic there, but
I love that game. Keep going.
Oh, you said it. It's like that campaign. Yeah, it is good, but it's only a 4-hour campaign.
No, it's not.
I beat the game in 4 hours.
You could probably like do a speed run through it, but if you just play,
No, I didn't do a speed run through it. That was my first time playing. I went through the game 4 hours, got 75% of the little sisters, killed all the big days I've seen, and beat the game in 4 hours.
So that game took me a lot longer than 4 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, damn, what was it? I forgot what I was saying now. Damn it, Knuckles.
I'm just saying, it's like not all single player games have to be long.
Every single one, but I mean, like, it just seems like
if Deadpool is more than 7 hours, I'm really kind of like irritated because you can only listen to the same comedy for so long.
But just I don't know. I'd like to see games focus more on like Tomb Raider. Like I think that one did well because a separate team was making the multiplayer. So the one team focused primarily on the one team focused on single player, one focused on multiplayer. If that's the way they go about it, that's good, that's cool. But that's kind of a different story. But I just kind of feel like a lot of times now we're just getting like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I guess I'm kind of in the minority with this one, where that is other than 3. Other than 3, that's probably my least favorite. And to me, I've always like the story was kind of lame. Like you just kept killing you kill like this guy at this like position, like he's one of the highest ranking people in like in Italy or whatever. You kill him, and then the next guy takes over, and you go, well, he's not much better, so you gotta kill him too. That's kind of what you kept killing like the same person over and over again. And that's the first one that had multiplayer in it. To me, it felt like that game they had an idea for multiplayer. They didn't want to just make a multiplayer game, so they just threw together a storyline, and then just so they can have multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know. That's my main complaint. Is just what you don't is. I'd like to see, if anything, just have separate teams working on it. Like the Metro games. I love those games. There's no multiplayer. Those games, I have some issues with them, with the story. But I think the game...
It could look more polished.
My main complaints are with like, not explaining this, like we talked about last week with the psychic ability things and stuff like that. But those games are fantastic. And I like those. I hope those would be like, if I was going to rank like my top 10 favorite franchises of this past 10 or 15 years, that would be in it. It wouldn't be high, but it'd be in it right now.
I didn't know. I haven't played much of the Metro games, but the way the story's set up is like, I want to read the books before I go into the games.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm kind of the same way, where I've been tempted ever since I played 2033 to go read the books. But so that is that's kind of like, I thought that'd be an interesting topic. Was since this generation is coming to an end, let's talk about what our favorite things of this generation were. All right, so.
Let's segue from our least favorite feature of this generation to our least favorite superhero.
Okay.
Least favorite superhero. Huh.
Flash. Savior of the universe.
Okay, no, not that Flash.
Oh, dang it! I wish you.
The Flash.
Yeah, the guy who's on basically meth.
I smoke rocks.
It's like you hear that DC Comics thinks that the Flash is their there's goddamn, what is the word I'm looking for?
Poster boy.
That they're the
Poster
what?
boy, maybe.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's like is DC's most important character is the Flash,
Gordon.
not Superman, not Batman.
Yeah, because
The
Has there been a
Flash.
Flash movie?
There was a Flash
I remember
TV
There was
show.
a
got
Flash
canceled after,
TV
like, a
show,
season.
but there's never been like a Flash movie that I can remember other than Flash Gordon.
Well,
Gordon.
but fucking they're trying to DC's in talks with Warner
Yeah.
for Flash to appear in season 2 of Arrow,
Right.
and then having his own spin-off show.
Oh God.
And Warner Brothers actually has plans for the live-action Flash.
Huh.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat. They had plans to make a Flash movie. What do you guys think about that?
Well, honestly, I'm very uninterested in the Flash, to tell the honest truth. I mean, I just
Who do you think they get to be the Flash for you to get interested?
Joseph
in?
Gordon-Levitt.
Who has that music in the background?
Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
No. Alright, so who do you think that they would get, Warner Brothers would get to play the Flash in the live action film and TV
They'll
show?
probably get someone unknown. I don't know. I don't understand why there's a Green Arrow TV show, but I heard good things about it. But I don't.
Yeah, Arrow is actually pretty good. Think of Batman, but he does kill people.
Oh.
So interesting. I don't know, but I don't know. I just kind of. I think I'm kind of superheroed out. Like Wolverine just came out, and I don't even care. Like,
yeah, I don't
even
know.
though,
It's like they've already killed Wolverine to me.
Wolverine wasn't a very good movie, but I mean, I still like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but I don't care about.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine's good. It's just
I mean, I'm not even excited about the new X-Men movie. Like, I love the last X-Men movie. I can't.
I did like Days of Future Past.
That's the new one coming out, Days of Future Past.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like this movie.
I don't know. I think it could be good. I went and saw Iron Man 3, and I'm like, okay, that was good. I mean, but I'm like, it wasn't like I went and saw it because I like RDJ as Iron Man. I don't know. I don't care about the fact that it's Iron Man. I like the guy, the character.
You like Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey
Right.
Jr. As his character. I don't care about like the Iron Man parts. I don't care at all. I just want to see RDJ be Tony Stark.
Be a smarmy rich asshole.
I don't want to see. I don't. They can just cut out Iron Man from the movie and he just be that guy. Like, just make a movie with.
I could probably do that I can give you that movie for about $100.
That's okay. But no, just make a movie with him playing that character. Like, just him. That just be his rule in every movie. It's just like he plays that guy.
Like, I can seriously set up. I can do hard edits of it, and I can give you the Robert Downey Jr. parts.
No, that's fine. No, I can just buy the movies and fast forward to the parts without Iron Man. So for $20.
Yeah, well, for $100, you get the luxury of not having to fast forward.
I'll save $100. I'll just press a button here and there. So, anyways, so I don't know. Like I'm kind of like jumping on like a bit of a bandwagon here. Where
the superhero fatigue is pretty
it's just
bad.
like now they're just like pulling guys out of the hat. Like, they're rebooting Batman. They've already rebooted Spider-Man. I don't know. I just like we're not going back to get some new superheroes. Maybe I don't know. I guess
really.
they're doing it with Flash.
You want to see fucking what's his name? God. What was that guy we saw in Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah, Rocket
from
Raccoon.
Marvel's.
You want to see the
I would see that movie.
Rocket
I would
Raccoon
like to
movie?
see that.
I would see that day one just because it's probably.
Guess what? That movie's coming out. It's called Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, we're gonna go see that in theater. I'm gonna fly to Tennessee, and we're gonna go watch the movie together and get drunk. So I don't know. I'm just not excited about. Like I watched Smallville. Like I enjoyed Smallville.
Small parts of
Parts
it
of
were
it here,
good.
like after like the last 6 seasons.
Like every other episode in the first season, and it's like I didn't really give a damn about the Zod portrayal and all that.
But I don't know. Like I don't want to get too big tangent about Smallville, but like I like Smallville. But I mean, if Smallville came out today, I would be like, ugh, like I'm done. Like I.
Well, you're also living. Have you seen the new Man of Steel movie?
No, I want to see it, but I mean, even people are like it's got mediocre reviews, so I'm not even like I don't. So
it's a good Superman movie, but basically think of Hancock as Superman.
I mean, that's the like I've heard a joke about people
and
saying
before Superman or before Hancock became like Superman, he was just restoring the city.
Yeah, well, basically that's like the joke I've heard by a few people is basically Man of Steel is a prequel to Hancock. You know, like that's
pretty much.
Yeah, that's what people like that. I've heard a few people like make that joke, but
oh really? Because I figured I was original with that.
No, with the internet nowadays, nothing is original anymore.
No,
you think you might be creative, but
sucks.
100 people already said it before you actually said it. I found out the hard way several times. But so I don't know. Like I'm done. Like I don't know what there is out there. Like I mean, people said maybe make some more video game movies, but like we haven't had a good video game movie.
Video game. Or if you remember the longest time, the comic book movies weren't good to begin with.
Yeah,
so
yeah, really.
Like
give another 10, 15 years, the video game movies will be good.
If they actually put some effort behind, like I thought Halo, like with Peter Jackson, would have been our first. Really good.
See, that Halo, God, what is it? That Forward Unto Dawn?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best way, that's the best video game movie that you can actually get right now.
It wasn't even that, it was okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, you have to get rid of the Master Chief, or you're gonna have the whole Superman portrayal again.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know, like, I can see, like, I would like to see video game movies made, but the problem, I don't want to see but I look at like Resident Evil, like that's not even like it's like I was talking about earlier, like I mean off the air, I was talking about with them about like the Castlevania game Lord of Shadows came out and like that game felt like to me that it was a game that was being made by was it Capcom that makes that game?
I think it was actually Konami.
No, Konami,
okay,
I think.
Sorry, Konami. So it felt like to me like Konami was making that game. They like halfway through like this game isn't going to sell that well, and like so they said, well, we'll just throw Castlevania on it and it'll sell millions of copies. And that's kind of how I feel. You know, I feel like the Resident Evil series is that it doesn't have anything to even do with. It has characters from like all they do is they just have these characters with the same names as the people from the Resident Evil movies, but they don't. You know, that's it, and it just feels like these would be like straight to DVD movies if it wasn't for the Resident Evil name on it.
Yeah,
and,
really.
I like that. I like people like people talk about how they want a good video game movie, but until we get like some serious people behind a video game movie,
you have to get Peter Jackson Peter Jackson, Stevie Spielberg, and a few like big names behind it.
Yeah, maybe I mean like big, not.
Did
just
you see
big names behind it, but big actors? Like because they just get nobody casted as these people.
Yeah, well, oh god, what's his name? Like there was actually a good Superman script out there that Kevin Smith wrote.
Yeah,
but it's like that got dropped.
No, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised at all.
Of course, Nick Cage was supposed to play Superman, which gladly it got dropped, but the script itself was good.
Until Nicolas Cage got a hold of it.
Yeah, he's like,
okay.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find pictures of Nick Cage dressed as Superman.
That. Those are freaking hilarious.
I don't want to see it.
He looks like a freaking 12-year-old kid in the Superman suit.
Okay, so guys, do we want to go on our topics?
He has Con Air hair.
Oh God, that sounds terrible. Okay, guys, so we're about to here to wrap it up here. So, guys, let's we got a couple shout-outs actually. So, Jack of Heart, you have a shout-out here. Why don't you go ahead and shout this person out?
All right, for My shout out and stuff, I'm gonna just shout out one of my classmates and stuff. Marissa Wilson is her name. She is inside my jazz ensemble class along with me and stuff like that. So we sing, blah blah blah. And yeah, that's particularly my shout out and stuff.
Okay. Then Knuckles, do you want to do the other shout out, buddy?
Yeah, I do have two, I think. First off, we got a new listener last night. Shavy Shav.
Really?
Yeah, I convinced Shavy Shav to download the podcast.
That poor bastard.
Yeah, I felt sorry for him. I was like, be careful, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But, he's like, Shavy, thank you for downloading.
If you made it this far, we salute you.
Yeah, you did. You down. As far as you know, you downloading it is the easy part. Listening, pretty hard.
Yeah.
We're the best show out there every time.
Well, the best show does take our content, so. But let's see who else I'm gonna shout out. Cassie, I see you were feeling pretty bad. Hope you get better. Enjoy your soup and hope you feel better.
There you go. Okay. So we got those shouts out. So let's get to the big, what everybody here listens for every week. Shout out.
All right.
And this time I don't have to leave because
you charge your laptop ahead of time. So
oh, by the way, I'm not in the closet.
yes, he came out, ladies and gentlemen. So all right. Well, here's a little fun fact. Let me explain this before we get to Jack of Hearts wrestling shout out of the week. There was actually a shout out for Zack Ryder last week, but it got cut out because we had some technical issues where Knuckles' laptop was dying, so he had to go plug it in, and then we dropped the call got dropped on Skype. So he dropped off of the show the last 5 minutes, so I had to edit. It wasn't salvageable, so I had to edit it all out. But it was for Zack Ryder. So let's go on to this week's wrestler shout out of the week, Jack of the Hearts. I'm still pointing. Take it away.
All right. Well, you know what? For this week, I'm gonna just do something a little bit special. So I'm just gonna just prepare for this little thing. And now it's like, let me present to you the Samoan bulldozer. Ooh, maga. So basically, my shout out of the week right here is Umaga. Pretty much, he was this.
Really, I thought it would have been Armando Alejandro Estrella.
Well, I could do. Well, you know what? I'm going to do him alongside Umaga. How about that?
All right, he's the manager.
Here we have this dude, this big old burly Samoan dude who basically was recycled and stuff from a failed tag team called 3 Minutes.
Oh my God! 3 minute warning.
The 3 minute warning and stuff. And they basically transformed him into this wild beast type of man and stuff like that, who basically had these tribal tattoos on his face, who had these long ass dreads and stuff dripping from him. He had these big old friggin' black tights, and he had one of the worst finishing moves that you could possibly do and stuff. It was so stupid. It was called the Samoan Spike. So basically, what the Samoan Spike is he clenched his fist, he extended his thumb, and he would just freaking jab his thumb right into the neck of any of his opponents, and they would be out for the 3 count.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing about it, Umaga and stuff, he had this manager, Armando Alejandro Estrada, who basically was he basically selling this this heavy duty Cuban manager dude who had his cigar, who had his big old friggin' hat with these big old expensive suits, and he would be touting, "Oh yeah, you are not going to defeat Umaga, man. He is the Samoan bulldozer." So basically, you have him supporting this monster.
He was your stereotypical.
Yep,
Cuban.
he was the stereotypical Cuban dude. So there you have it for this week. Umaga along with Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Nice. So, in case you guys were wondering, like, why, like, throughout the episode I was getting upset whenever Jack said bonerific. Every time Jack, I told him...
Kind of upset that he's only said that a couple times.
Yeah, he only said it a few times, unfortunately.
Now you go on a rampage real quick. Let's say
Bonerific.
Oh, God. Alright. Well, give me a sec. I gotta get my shot glass here.
Oh, poor baby. The hobo whiskey too hard on you.
Yeah.
That's what he's been drinking?
Yeah. So those of you wondering what's going on right now, I told Knuckles in confidence. I've jokingly said...
I didn't say shit, alright?
So jokingly I said to Knuckles through a private message that every time Jack of Hearts says bonerific, knowingly he would... Just kind of jokingly because he would never... Who else says bonerific on a regular basis? I said I'll take a shot of hobo whiskey, a.k.a. Fireball whiskey.
Oh,
Lovely
no.
cinnamon whiskey. Every time he said it. And he said it a couple times before the show. So, my mouth really burns right now.
Bonerific.
It's the cinnamon.
I don't like the show anymore.
Let's be honest, you never really liked doing this. Man, that must taste bonerific.
No, only when Jack says it. You don't count. So every time he says that, God, it really hurts. I had to take a shot. The good thing is I woke up with a pretty nasty cold this morning. This has cleared me right up, actually. So.
Well, that's pretty good. At least it's benefiting you.
Yeah, so there's that. So.
It's just the alcohol that's benefiting him. It's not the cinnamon
but
whiskey.
it's kind of like when you eat barbecue sauce. Like you just like, I'm just kind of sweating it out right now. You know, and like.
Bonerific.
God.
Yeah, and it's like, how can you tell a person... Alright, I'm going to be honest. Like, how can you tell a person not to... Don't tell Jack, but I'm going to take a shot every time he says bonerific.
It was a joke. I didn't mean to actually do it until he started saying it. I bought a...
He's like, you can't give that to a person like me because I will abuse it.
So I bought a bottle, so... It's
I was trying to convince him to say it like every sentence.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was trying to convince you to say it like every sentence he says, like, man, well, you know what? This is really bonerific. Like the Xbox, or not the PlayStation Plus automated download feature is totally bonerific.
Well, I just didn't want to be like a jerk. It's doing that, you know.
So, Jack, I hate you.
Good thing he didn't tell you, because I would have fucking said it like every other sentence.
Yeah, I know. That's hence why I gave it to Jack and not you. So, anyways, so that is our. That's kind of what's going on.
Of course, if you would have gave it to Jack, he wouldn't have told me.
Yeah, that's true. Because Jack Hart's a good guy. He's a nice guy. That's why I brought him on the show. Right there.
I try to get more viewers. That's you having to take shots every drink.
Well, what would you rather?
That's good for the show.
Would you rather have a show that lasted 10 episodes and we got an argument quit, or would you have a show that goes on for 30 years and only 20 people listen to?
Huh? You know what? I would like to. Yeah, 30 years, 20 people. That sounds pretty good to me.
Bam.
See, I would rather go for the 20 years, 30,000 people.
Yeah, but I mean, we probably would have. Anyways, we're going on a tangent here. We're ending the show. So, guys, thank you for listening to episode 8 of the Drunk-Nerds podcast. We will be back next week. Hopefully, I will play some games other than watch Doctor Who.
And hopefully I'll finish Deadpool and maybe get Last of Us in the mail from GameFly.
That'd be awesome, because hopefully we can play the game, and hopefully it's not too late when we all. I've already played through it, but hopefully when the other two guys play through it, we can do a spoiler cast on it if it's not too late. So yeah, and we're also, guys, kind of before we end the show here, we are discussing having like not all the time. I mean, obviously, we're just every so often, especially when there's a dead period with like games and news, we'll do like we'll all play through not so much newer games, but like play through some games that've been out for a little while. What the crap was that? Someone throw.
Don't worry about it. I can edit it out.
Anyways, so we're talking about going through playing some older games, not like 2006 old games, but like good games with good stories. We'll all play through it. We'll have like a bit of a spoiler cast on it.
And saying how Crackdown was free this week, we could start with that.
Because that has such a great storyline to it. So...
Free scum out at night. What?
Well, no, so we were talking about, playing some games with that, and just do a spoiler cast of the story, maybe things like that. So let us know what you think of that. And like we have on our Facebook group, Drunk-Nerds, and then we also have a Facebook page, which is usually where we post when the new episode's out, or just overall news or things like that on it. So if you guys, you want to talk to us, we're on there. Tell us what you think of the show, or just what you think of our idea of doing the spoiler cast. Also leave us a review on iTunes, preferably 5 stars, and we'll give you a shout out on the show.
No, I prefer honesty is the best policy. Like, it doesn't have to be 5 stars. Just give us. Leave your honest opinion.
We like 5 stars. That helps us out quite a bit, and it gives us a little extra encouragement to work a little harder on the show and keep doing the show. I mean, we like doing this show. We enjoy it. We'll probably keep doing it whether people listen to it or not, because we like to do this stuff. We like to BS with each other. But I mean, it's nice to know that people like it. Well, people like what we're doing. So if you like our show, or if you just think it's an okay show, or you don't like the show, let us know. I mean,
yeah,
whatever. We also do have a Twitter page, I guess. Drunk.
Hey, real quick, Tyler, check Facebook. Check our Facebook group.
Oh God, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Oh, son of a bitch!
For those who don't know, on our Facebook group right now, Jack posted a post saying, seriously, listen to our next episode. It's Bonerific.
I hate you guys. Anyways, so we have a Twitter page. It's drunk_nerds. So follow us there, and we'll also kind of get updates with some news. We also, all 3 of us are on Twitter. We have Jack of Heart, LMAO.
You can find me Knuckles_DN.
And I am also Gingerboy_DN. So go.
You changed it?
Yep. So go on there
and
check us out and everything. We also own consoles. So I'll go ahead and I am Big Red 507 on Xbox 360, and I'm Big Red 507 on Steam as well. So what about you, Jack? What are you?
I am HaxBlue on PSN and Steam. Let's see. And other than that, I'm also HaxBlue and stuff on my 3DS as well. But
Okay. Then Knuckles is Knuckles.
I'm
I got it. I know who you are. You
good because the fans might.
You are Knuckles DN on Xbox Live, and he is Jake Morgan on ChristianMingles.com.
I knew something was gonna be up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do your job for you, unless it's something to benefit me. So, anyways.
Like I said, I'm Knuckles DN on Xbox. JM_Knuckles on PS3, and JM_Knuckles on Steam.
Yep. So that.
Send all your hate mail to BigRed507 at drunk-nerds.com.
Because I check that one often, like once every never. So, yeah, so go ahead and leave me an email, and I will gladly...
I'm glad I'm paying for your email, okay?
As soon as I figure out I forgot my password on there, so as soon as I figure it out, I will...
I can change the password.
Do that, okay. So, we'll change the password, send me an email, and
I have that much admin control.
Alright, cool. Yeah, as soon as you figure out your password to get on there, then reset my password. So, okay. So thanks, guys, for listening to Drunk Dash Nerds episode 8. I have been Gingerboy. That's my phone.
Great timing. I've been Knuckles.
And I have been the Jack of Bonerific.
Dang it!
Well, anyway, I'm the Jack of Hearts. Good night, everybody.
Alright. See you guys next week on episode 9 of Drunk Dash Nerds. Excuse me. You too many beers there. Anyways, we're on iTunes now, so go on there, check us out, and if you like us, leave us a review, and we'll even shout you out. And Jack will send you his credit card number. Hey guys, Gingerboy here. Here's a little bonus content for you. This is what happens when Gingerboy leaves the show for a few minutes to go take care of some business in the bathroom, if you know what I mean. So if you guys ever wanted to know what it's like when if I was never to be around, well, here's a little taste of it right here. Sorry in advance.
We need to turn this podcast into an intervention. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Want to know right now just where I made.
That show is too old for me.
Oh, I know. I never watched that on the WB.
I didn't either.
I'm so glad I didn't. But here's something funny. I was watching a little bit of Scary Movie last night and stuff before I went to sleep. And there's the one scene and stuff where, like, she's on the bed and stuff, and the boyfriend or something is about to make love to her or something, and all of a sudden you see James Vanderbeek, like, come out the window. It's like, oh, shit, man,
yeah,
wrong sketch.
What was that, Scary Movie?
That was the original Scary Movie.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, wrong scene. Wrong set.
Wrong set.
Have you seen Live Free or It's a Good Day to Die Hard?
Oh, jeez, no, I haven't. Ugh.
I rented it from Redbox a couple nights ago, and it was actually better than Live Free or Die Hard.
Really?
Really isn't saying much.
Huh, well, that's definitely on the list of stuff I need to watch. Woo.
Yeah, it was like he goes to Bruce Willis goes to Moscow, and he gets in this cab ride and it's like, his daughter gave him like this translation, like Idiot's Guide to Russia. And, fucking, it's basically him trying to pronounce the sentence to where he needs to go.
Uh-huh.
And he says something off the wall. It's like, I have a hurry, I need to go over there. The cab driver's like, you speak Russian? And he's like, Bruce Willis gets like this weird look on his face and he's like, God damn it. I embarrassed the shit out of myself. And, he's like, you speak English, huh? I was like, no shit, he speaks English. Welcome back. You can edit all this out real quick back out. I'm in the middle of the story. He goes, it's like, you on vacation or something? And he's like, yeah. Basically, it comes to the point, he's like, traffic's fucked up here. He's like, these guys start singing and shit. He's like, Bruce Willis goes, you sing very well. I go, thank you, man. I love to sing. And, fucking is like, go ahead, you might want to get out here and walk. The place is 2 blocks away. He's like, traffic's horrible. And it's like, thank you. It's like, I don't have Russian money. I'll have some American. It's like, no worries. You let me sing. Free cat, free ride. Thank you. He's like, you sure? It's like, yeah, you let me sing. Okay, thank you. Day 1 in Russia, he destroys Moscow. One last thing happens, he gets free cab ride, he destroys Moscow.
That is awesome.
Watch that movie.